Dr. Bright is up testifying in the House today, saying that the administration was woefully prepared, says it's still not prepared.
Those plans have been in place, and it's disappointing they were not pulled out in January of this year and followed. They were not put on the table with a strong leader indicating these are our plans. Everyone fall in line and follow through with this plan.
You said that the previous administration didn't leave a plan. They pushed back against that.
I was wrong. They did leave behind a plan, so I clearly made a mistake in that regard. As to whether or not the plan was followed and who's the critic and all the rest, I don't have any observation about that because I don't know enough about the details of that, Brett, to comment on it in any detail.
This is Mitch McConnell actually admitting he was wrong after baselessly claiming earlier this week that the Obama administration never left behind a game plan in the event of a pandemic.
We want to be early ready for the next one because clearly the Obama administration did not leave to this administration any kind of game plan for something like this.
That's exactly right. The Obama-Biden administration left us high and dry in this time right now. And you know what? Joe Biden is asking people to vote for him to become president in a couple of months down the road. And you know what? If Joe Biden wants to become president, then he's got a lot of questions to answer.
Now, in reality, the Obama administration left Trump a 69-page pandemic playbook that Trump ignored. Obama left an office called the Pandemic Preparedness Office that Trump abolished, and Obama left a global monitoring system called PREDICT that Trump cut by 75%. And Obama administration officials actually met with incoming Trump administration officials on Friday, January 13th, 2017, for 3 hours to discuss the rapid global spread of a dangerous virus. There were 30 representatives of Trump's team present, among them Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross, who couldn't manage to stay awake. So it wasn't that these things didn't happen, it's that Trump just didn't care. I should note too that McConnell's baseless claim about Obama came within days of the Senate Majority Leader calling Obama classless and saying he should keep his mouth shut.
I think President Obama should have kept his mouth shut. We know he doesn't like much this administration is doing. That's understandable. But I think it's a little bit classless, frankly, to critique an administration that comes after you. You had your shot. You were there for 8 years. I think the tradition that the Bushes set up of not critiquing the president who comes after you is a good tradition.
Leave it to Mitch McConnell to not only lie about Obama, but then insult him on top of it. By the way, if you're wondering why McConnell was bashing Obama, it's in response to this audio of the former president slamming Trump's response to the outbreak.
It has been an absolute chaotic disaster when that mindset of what's in it for me and to heck with everybody else, when that mindset is operationalized in our government.
In other words, McConnell told Obama to keep his mouth shut for telling the truth about Trump. This response has been an unmitigated disaster. There are 85,000 dead Americans. So either McConnell doesn't agree with him and thinks that nearly 100,000 deaths are a success, or he's just such a partisan hack that he doesn't think Obama has the right to say it out loud. And I get that the GOP is doing their best to punish anyone who dares speak ill of their leader, but last I checked, anyone, former president or not, has the right to criticize our government in the United States of America. It's also pretty telling that suddenly McConnell isn't in a place to comment with regard to whether the plan was followed. In other words, when he was pretending that there was no plan, it was easy to defend Trump because it was as if Obama let him fail. But now that he conceded that there was a plan, well, suddenly McConnell's position is that on second thought, it really is just too difficult to be able to speak on the matter. I guess that we're only able to get his commentary when he's spouting blatant lies that promote Trump's talking points. And look, it's sad that a Republican simply conceding one shred of honesty is cause for celebration, but that's a testament to the state of that party today. That is a party that has fallen over itself to bend to Trump's will, discarding every modicum of what they used to pretend to represent. This is a party that no longer pretends to be pro-life life as they breathlessly call for states to reopen despite the risks it'll pose to American lives. This is a party that no longer pretends to be pro-family values as they've lined up behind a president who's cheated on every wife he's had and bragged about sexually assaulting other women in the process. This is a party that no longer pretends to be fiscally responsible as they voted time and time again to explode the deficit en route to giving themselves tax cuts. The only thing this party actually cares about, behind the thin veneer of all of their self-righteous platitudes, is retaining their grip on power through any means necessary.